Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Emma and today we're going to be doing my September budget. It's September of 2023 and I am not even fashionably late this time. It is the 6th, the 6th of September, and yeah, I really don't know. Budgeting at this day doesn't seem so bad, but I've been held up by a few things and I haven't touched my account, so that is also good. As long as I have food in my cupboards, I don't touch my account, so that is always a good thing. I was blessed enough this month to have a little bit in my cupboard because of my going away, and also because I didn't eat much when I came back, so that has been good. So before I go here, let me start with my income. My income this month, as usual, my 6.5 has been very good to me. And then my side went and did this most beautiful thing, did 2,460. It's 65 rand, but I'm not counting the extras, so I am just going to work on 2,460 as the income for my side. Thank you very much to everyone that is supporting my business. I got two orders from people that saw my video the last time I uploaded and said, hey, we would like to order something. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. It keeps me hopeful, it keeps me and my vision going, and it has been a beautiful journey. I'm definitely learning a lot of lessons in business. It is not one for the faint-hearted. Now, if you've been here before, you will remember that my savings are 20% of my income and my necessities are 70% of my income and my luxuries are 10% of my income. You will notice in the last month's one that is where I changed the system, because I was first using 65% for necessities, 20% for savings, and 15% for luxuries. So I figured I really don't need so much when it comes to luxuries. I just need to be in a space where I afford the necessary things. So my savings and my necessities are the things that I really want to keep up to date first before the other things. So part of my savings is my emergency fund, which I am slowly building up to a 7,000 solid fund at 388 a month. Well, that is most months if you watch my videos. This month and last month, is it last month, the month before, that I actually was honest with the 388. And for my investment this month, because I am still building up my investment to 4,000. Remember that I consider myself somebody in the low income bracket, and being somebody in a low income bracket for me means that you earn 10,000 going down. So if it's 10,000 gross, that is before your debits and whatnot, then in my opinion, in my understanding of the current economy and life, that is in the low income earning space. So for my car deposit, I'm putting away 500 once again, and my investment 400 rand, and my emergency fund 388. That all together comes to 1,288. Okay, verification. 100 388. Yes, 1,288. So that is my total for my savings this month. And also, remember that my total savings are 20% of my income, which make it 1,300 because my main income is 6,500. So my 70/20/10 split is derived from my 6.5. Whatever else comes from my side goes wherever else there's a need. So let's see my necessities for this month. Once again, I have to travel, but this time I am going home. And when you work far from home, it is always that thing that going home leaves such a huge hole in your pocket that you don't even know if you're going to eat when you get home, because the transport costs take everything. Hence my push to try and every time put extra into my car savings, so that at least when I have my own transport, it can be that whatever I put in the tank, ends up helping me get to where I am going, and also being helpful when I get there. Because at this point, you go into a taxi, and then when you get into a taxi, it goes home. You get there, all the money is in the taxi and the bus fares, and there's nothing left on your pocket. But if you drive your own car, you can even put in a liter each and every moment just to get to where you're going, and then you have a little bit extra in your pocket. So for my minutes, I'm going to spend 130. I am on MTN, so my minutes are well covered, because MTN has this personal deals that they do. I don't know if it's just for me, but there are times when it seems very affordable. For the past couple of months, 130 has been getting me between 300 and 600 minutes, depending on how MTN is feeling to offer me these things. So it has been beautiful. And my vitality is 329. It is helpful when I buy some of my clothes and when I buy food that are considered part of the Vitality program. I get a cashback. So there is a lot that is good about it. And it also does the same when you gym. Depending on where you gym, you can get cashback or you can pay less. So for me, where I was gymming, I was only getting the points, not the cashback. And then of course, because of my creepy schedule, I wasn't always having enough time to spend at the gym. And there's that life cover. Miguel is finally traveling and doing everything, knowing that should you die, something will be able to happen with the family and they'll be taken care of and stuff like that. So my beauty this month, because I have now started doing my nails at home. Obviously they're empty right now, but at the beginning of last month's quarter, it's not even a quarter, but last month I did get myself some nail kit and I'm doing my own nails. I'm not perfect yet, but we'll see. This time I'm going to try and see how green looks on my fingers. And because I have to go home, I'm going to put 2,000. I have about 600 left from the last fund, so that is going to be able to help me there, because most of the trip is, although I had saved 1,800 for my previous trip, most of it was covered by work because it was a work trip. So I'm going to put the 600 here and be able to go home. It is a little bit costly to go home, and because I'm not going to be in the house long, I'm only going to get groceries for 800 rand, and that 800 rand will be split between things that can be frozen and cans, so that in the couple of weeks that I'll be gone, it can be able to stay. And my medical, because I need to add an extra 100. So that is going to do me well. And then altogether, this my necessities altogether come up to, you see, this traveling is the one that holds the water, it holds everything. If I didn't have to travel, I think it would be somewhere nice. So it's 4,279, and then my luxuries. Remember last month that I said that I am going to move a few things, start shuffling between Netflix and Prime. So it turns out that while I was busy looking, I noticed that Showmax has a package where I can get 3 months for the price of 2. So I took the package of 3 months, which cost me $199, which is basically 2 months, 3 months for the price of 2. So it's going to help me very much. And next month I'll only pay 80 Rand for Prime, because this month I am going to be able to have Netflix. I saw my rounded off because it really makes sense to round it off. And then together they are $299. Yeah, I don't need a calculator for this, even if really now I don't need a calculator to do this. And then my debt. Remember how I have been trying to figure out a way to move with my debt, and I figured, you know what, just be aggressive with it. I want to shut it down because I want to take a bigger loan and be able to finance a car. So the plan is quite simple, and yet I still looking at the interest rates and whatnot. I still am really wobbly about what will my final move be. The plan is to take a car loan, but then a car loans that are specifically made for cars, interest linked, along with housing loans, home loans. So the way I see them to be linked to interest is a little bit different. So my other idea is to take a personal loan, buy the car. Obviously, I'm not going to buy a new car. It's not like I'm going to take 100,000 or 200,000 to buy an entry-level car. I am going to take a smaller amount and buy a second-hand car, which is in the best condition it can be in, for around 90,000. So when you take that as a personal loan and then pay for the car and then pay the loan back. But anyway, if you know more about this, do enlighten a girl. I'm still doing some research, because I noticed that at the rate that I am going, I'm not going to get anywhere. So the best thing is to be aggressive with these. Finish them quickly, because once I do this, my jet is standing at 2.8, my Woolies is standing at 3,190 what? 90 something, and then my RCS is the lowest one, it's standing at 2.2. So the minute I start being this aggressive with them, I'll finish them quicker. And obviously this means some of my other things are going to suffer. At the moment, I seem to be generally doing okay. There's some food, there's a beauty one, because I think these two are the ones where I am always willing to compromise. But even when I'm willing to compromise, it means reverting to me styling myself and me eating cabbage and pap. Not the best menu, but the most affordable menu. So when push comes to shove, you need to do what you need to do. But at this point, I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to go look at the sale at Food Lovers. So that is going to be very helpful when it comes to food. And when it comes to this, I now only have to go do my hair because I have a few things that I can do my own nails. So until I learn how to do my hair properly, my beauty budget is going to stay like this. And at some point, I am going to reintroduce into my life my self-care packages. Ah, that was the life. But we all know as life goes and comes, things happen. So my total income for the month, 8,960. And my total expenses, oh, that I did not do, 1288 plus 42.79 plus 299 plus 1,500 is equals to 73.66. Okay, 7,366 minus 8,960. Then I have 1,594. This gives Miguel a good opportunity to either up these or add a little something to the sinking funds, because I haven't really added a lot to my sinking funds in last month. It wasn't so high what I gave them, and this month maybe I will stuff 500 into my sinking funds. Have you seen the baby arrival pack? Maybe I should start one, but hey, some things you cannot start without consequences. If you start a baby arrival pack and you start saving for baby arrival, you must start making plans for baby arrival. And have you seen the price of nappies? I'm not sure it is time for a new baby. That baby must hold. So for now, I am going to take 500 Rand, throw it into my sinking funds, and the 1,000 Rand I am going to put back into the business, because for it to give me 2.4 is quite a lot. So I'm just going to take 1,000 Rand and put back into stock. And by the way, this is from all my sides. I do have a tiny TikTok talking about my side hustle, what it entails, and yeah, it has done well. And this is still mostly perfumes. It seems a lot of people don't read, or rather download books for free, than buy books and support the work of the authors, which makes one very, very scared when it comes to sharing knowledge through written publications. So I guess that is why most creators these days, instead of writing, they prefer to make videos, because people will watch the video instead of download the video for free. They'll just watch it and still download it, and the views count. And places like YouTube, when you post your video there, you can actually get advertising money. So my selling books, there are days when I question it, and there are days when I celebrate it. Thank you very much for joining me. This is all I am doing for today. Do come back when I do my stuffing. I'm just gonna write here. I'm gonna go into my sinking funds and stuff 500. I will decide later where that 500 is gonna go, and I'm gonna boost. Okay, let's boost for 600. So then I'll have my remainder of 1,594 minus all of this. That is 1,000, 100, then you minus 1100 from that, and you have 494. Okay, me and numbers and trust in my numbers. This makes me question my mathematics teachers. As great as they were, my confidence in my numbers and accounting skills is sometimes questionable, because I have calculated, I have done the things. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. So with my remainder from my initial total income, I'm going to take 500 for sinking funds and 600 for a biz boost, which is going to go back to buying more perfumes. And that's basically 3 perfumes, but hey, it's going to come in handy. Thank you very, very much. I'll see you on the next video.